Hello, yo, welcome back. All right, so of course, the topic is set theory, and in this video, we are going to be looking at examination questions. Okay, we're going to be solving a lot of questions. All right, so I'm going to start with the very first question on the screen. Okay, so this is a word problem. All right, it goes this way: in a group of 500 people, 350 people can speak English, and 400 people can speak French. Find how many people can speak both language. All right, of course, to actually solve this, okay, you know very well that the easiest way to solve this what problem is set is to draw a Venn diagram so that you'll be able to get to know the intersection and of course other properties, okay, other operation of this particular set. So now I will draw the Venn diagram. So it's much easier, okay? So if I draw the Venn diagram, it's much easier for me to solve this. All right, so now there are two subsets. Okay, there are two subsets. So already we are told that the universal sets, okay, of course, uh the rectangle will represent the universal set. Okay, so the number of people that is going to be the number of the universal set is 500. So that is being represented. So there are two subsets. Okay, so we have the set of people that speaks English and this set of people that speak French. Here we go. So I'm gonna use a circle. Oh, please pardon me. All right. So this circle represent set that speaks um, English. Then of course another circle for the set that speak French. All right. So this is English, and of course this is French. Okay, so we're looking for how many people that can speak both language. Okay, so that means we're looking for the intersection of English and French. So I'll call it X. All right, so that's what you're looking for. So we are told that 500 people speak, 350 people speak English. So now that means the cycle, all right, the number of persons that actually speak English, all right, speak English the according to what we have here, all right? That is, if you look at the circle, the entire circle of English, all right, also include the intersection. That means people that speak English, inside the people that speak English, you still have some that speak both English and French. That is what is known as intersection, all right? So for us to be able to have the number of person that speaks English only, all right, English only, okay, the number of person that actually speak English only. Let me just put only. All I just need to do is to subtract the total number of people that speak English, all right, from the number that speak both English and French minus X. So that is why, all right, so that means this part of the circle is going to be equal to, this is going to be 350 minus X. The same thing, all right, if you want to get the number of people that speak French only, all right, so I will subtract the total number of people that speak French, which we are told that there are 400. That's going to be 400. Then minus the intersection. All right. So if you add everything together, people that speak English only, speak French only, plus the people that speak both French and English, it should give us the universal set. All right. So let's add everything together. That way we'll be able to find X. So that's going to be 350 minus X. That is uh English only, and of course French only is 400 minus X, right? Okay, plus 400 minus X. So everything should give us the universal set, which of course is 500. All right, so let's collect like terms. Collecting like terms together, minus X will give me minus 2X. All right, so of course I'm going to subtract. This is going to be 500. 340 plus 400, that is going to be 750. Okay, 750, I take it to the other side of the equation, it will be minus 750. All right, so minus 2x is going to be equal to uh Of course, 500 minus, okay, minus 2, 500 minus 750, okay. So that should give me 250 if I'm not mistaken. Let me confirm that. All right, so 500 minus, all right, minus 750. Okay, so yeah, minus 250. So of course, what you're looking for, the number that speak, all right, French and of course English, both of the language. That's gonna be minus 250, of course, divided by. Okay, so you know exactly what's gonna be. So divide by that by two, and here we go, 125. So 125 people speak the two languages. All right. I hope you understand that word problem. So going further, now I have another question here. Okay, solution. All right, here we go. So the question goes this way. If A is equal to, all right, A is a set of numbers in which, of course, um, the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and B is 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have to find A minus B, then union B minus A. So first of all, to subtract A from B. So what I'm going to have is a set of B, but taking away a set of B, then of course I take away A from it, all right? So of course this is my B. B I have 2, 4, 6, and 8. So what I'm going to do is that any any element, okay, any element that is found in A, I'm going to take it away. So that is what B minus A represent. All right. So 2 is found in A. I'm going to take it away. All right. 4 is also found in A. I'm going to take it away. 6 is found in A. I'm going to take it away. So I'm only left with 8. All right. I put that in braces. Okay. So okay. Okay. That is this was B minus A. Then I have to also do A minus B. So for A minus B, you know exactly what we are going to do here. So that is going to be our the set. I'm writing out the set of A, but I subtract B from it. Okay, so I'm going to take away 2. Of course, I'm going to take away 4. Right. Okay. I'm also going to take away 6. So I'm left with 1, comma 3. All right. Okay. Then, of course, comma 5. So combining everything together now, yeah, we have A minus B, all right? Then the union B minus A. Okay, so we're going to find the union of these two sets. Of course, you know union is simply writing out all the element, okay, in the two sets, both sets, okay, either here or both of them. So I'm going to list out all the elements. Of course, in ascending order, that's going to be 1, comma 3, comma 5, then comma 8. As simple as that. Okay, let's proceed. Another word problem. This one goes this way. A group of market women sell at least one of yam, plantain, and maize. So here we are having three subset. Okay. So now 12 of them sell maize. So we have 12 that sells maize. Okay, so remember when it is being said that 12 sells maize, it didn't say maize only, all right? So the 12 that sell maize can, out of these 12 that sell maize, we can still have some that sell other item, all right? 10 sells yam, 14 sells plantain, all right? So 5 cell plantain and maize, 4 cell yam. Okay, so now as I told you, the easier way to solve this word problem is set is to draw a Venn diagram. Okay, it's going to give you a very comprehensive picture of the subset. That will be able to do your calculation accurately. So now I have 3 subsets, so I'm going to draw a Venn diagram for this. Okay, so here we go. So since there are 3 subsets, let me, all right. Okay, so first of um, all right, so let me start with the very first subset. All right, so, okay, here we go. The second subset. All right, then of course, the third subset. All right, okay, so we'll start inserting our values. Now, anytime you want to draw the Venn diagram of a subset, the very first value you're going to insert the value for the intersection of all the sets. All right. So of course, let this be let this be plantain. All right, and let this be maize. So we are told if we read through this set, we have 10 cells yam. All right, and 10 cells yam, 14 cell plantain, 5 cell plantain and maize. All right. So I'm not going to write this one down. I want to write the one for all the set. 4 cell yam and maize. No, I'm not going to write this one down. Then 2 cell yam and plantain only. All right. I can write this one down, but let me leave it for now. Why 3 cells, all the 3 items? So I will write this one down because this one is for the intersection of the 3 sets. So write this one down because it will help you to get the others. All right. So 3 is where we have the intersection of Y, P, and M. Okay. So now with that, now it is much easier now for me to get the number of person that sells yam and maize only, all right? Because we are told that from what we have here, 5 sells plantain and maize, all right? So this is plantain and maize is supposed to be at this point. This is the intersection of plantain, P and M, all right? But we want to find the plantain and maize only because this 5 that say plantain and maize also include the intersection of the 3 set. So for me to get plantain and maize only, all right, I'm going to subtract, I'm going to do 5 minus 3. Always take note of that. To get the only, the intersection of these 2 set only, you have to subtract the intersection of the 3 set from that, okay? And the same thing goes with, okay, let's look at the next one, the next intersection. Okay, so we are told that 5 cell plantain and maize only. All right, so 5 cell plantain and maize. So for me to get the number of people that sell plantain and maize only, I'm going to subtract 3 from 5. All right, I'll continue. Then 4 cell yam and maize only. So this is yam and maize. This is the intersection, this point. All right, so 4 cell yam and maize. So for me to get yam and maize only, you know what I'm going to do? I will still have to subtract the intersection 3 from that. Always don't forget that. All right. Then I was told that 2 cells yam and plantain only. I'm not going to subtract anything because here it is being indicated only. All right. So I'm just going to, am I making a mistake? It's that I made a mistake. Let me actually do that. Okay. Again, we are to 4 cell yam and maize. Okay. So it was supposed to, this was supposed to be here. This is supposed to be 4 minus 3. All right. And we are told that 2 cells yam and plantain only. Okay. So only, I'm not subtracting. So yam and plantain at this point, I'll write that 2. So you've seen what I'm actually, okay. See what I'm doing here right now. All right. So now the question is, how many women are in the group? So how do we get how many women are in a group? I've actually gotten the 3 intersection or the 4. 1, 2, 3. So I need to get the number of women that sells yam only. That means I need to get the left, the part of the circle of the yam that is left. After taking away the intersection, after taking away this point, let me use this to indicate this point, this point, this point. I need to get, all right, this the left, because if you look at this circle, the circle of yam, all right, I need to take away the intersection. Then I have people that say yam only, excluding the intersection, and also need to find people that sell plantain only. So I have to also subtract the intersection, all right, from the circle of plantain, and also need to get to know people that sell maize only. I still have to subtract the intersection, all right, okay, from the circle of maize. So let's see how we'll do that. Okay, I can do everything right in the Venn diagram. So first of all, let's read through the question. So we are told that the number of person, okay, uh, 10 of them sells yam from the question. 10 sell yam. So this is gonna be equal to 10, all right? Then minus all the interception that is connected to the circle of y. As you can see, this point, this point, this point, they are all in the circle of y, all right? So of course, 4 minus 3 is 1. So 1, okay, plus 3. I'm gonna subtract all of them. Okay, so then of course plus 2. I'll do the same for the plantain. Okay, so we are told that 10 sell yam and 14 sell plantain. 14 sell plantain. Let me do. All right, so 14, of course, minus bracket open. I'm going to subtract 2 plus 3. All right, of course, plus 5 minus 3. That's plus 2. All right, I'll do the same for maize. Okay, so we are told that how many? 12 of them, 12 sells maize. So I'm going to have 12 minus, okay, of course, 4 minus 3, that's 1, plus 3. All right, of course, plus 2. So my Venn diagram is complete. All right, okay. So we are being asked to find, okay, here we go. So we are being asked to find the number of the number of women in the, of course, in the group. So we are looking for the number of the universal set. Okay, so the number of the universal set is going to be, I'm going to add everything together. This is going to be 10, of course, minus, or better still, let me start from here. The number of women, that's going to be the number of the universal set. Okay, so I'm going to add everything, add this, add this, add this, add the intersection. So this is going to be 10 minus 1 plus 3 is 4, right? 4 plus 2, that's 6. 10 minus 6. Okay, let me add all the onlys first. This is going to be 14 minus, of course, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 14 minus 7. Then plus, I'll do the same to this. This is going to be 12 minus, okay, 6 also. Then I now add, all right, the intersections, starting with this. 4 minus 3 is 1. Add this one. 5 minus 3 is 2. All right. Of course, add this 3. Add this plus 2. Okay. So this is going to be 4. All right. Of course, this is going to be 7. This is going to be 6. Okay. So plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, then plus 2. Okay. So let me use calculator to. Okay. So here we go. 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2, 25. So the answer is 25. All right, I hope that is well understood. So I have another question here. There are two questions in one place, so let me actually separate it. Now let me solve. Probably I will have to solve this. Okay, I'll solve this one right here first. Okay, so let me solve this. All right, solution. Okay, so here we go. So the question reads P, all right, it's a set of 1, 2, U, V, W, X, Q is this, R is that. So we are to evaluate P minus Q, then intersection R. So first of all, let's start, okay, let's evaluate P minus Q. So let me subtract Q from P. You know how we do that, all right? I'm going to write out the set of P, but I have to subtract Q from it, okay? So let's start subtracting. Q has 2, so I'm going to take away 2. Q has 3, there's no 3 in P, so, okay, Q have U, I'm going to take away U. Q have V, I'm going to take away V. Q have W, I'm going to take away W. And Q don't have X, all right? So what I am only left with 1, of course, comma X. All right, so already we have the set of R, okay? It's 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma V, comma X, comma Y. So now to get intersection, now remember intersection is what you see, all right, in both sets, what is common to both sets. And what is common to this set, P minus Q and R, is just X, okay? So that being said, so P minus Q, all right, intersection R is simply going to be a singleton set, all right, that just have one element, X, inside of it. As simple as that. All right, now let's now get to that word problem question. Okay, so this one goes this way. In a youth club with 95 members, 60 like modern music and 50 like traditional music. The number of members who like both traditional and modern music is 3 times those who do not like any type of music. All right, so you know very well that we can still solve this, okay, by drawing Venn diagram. But what are we looking for? Okay, reading through the question, let's look at what we're looking for. Because this set is just having, I'm just having 2 subsets, all right, in this set. 2 subsets. Okay, so what are we looking for? How many members like only one type of music? Just one type of music, all right? Okay, so first of all, let's draw the circle. Okay, so this circle, of course, that's gonna be for modern music. Then I'm gonna draw another circle, all right, for traditional music, modern music, of course, traditional music. All right, so the number of the universal sets, all right, that's 95. So the number of the universal set is 94. Okay, so now remember, we are always, you know very well that we always have to, okay, we have to write down that of the intersection. But it happened that the intersection is not given, but rather we are told that the number of members who like both traditional and modern music, that is intersection, is 3 times those who do not like any music. Okay, those who do not like any music is actually found outside the set. So I can actually call that, okay, yes, I can call that X. So I'm going to write it outside. All right, outside the set, outside it's actually represent those that don't like any music at all. Okay, so now the number that actually like both modern and traditional music, according to the question, the number of members who like both traditional and modern music is 3 times. So the intersection is 3x. All right. Okay, so now you know very well that if you have gotten the intersection, it is very easy for you to get to uh, find the number that love, right? Modern music only by subtracting intersection, and that of traditional only by subtracting intersection. You need to subtract intersection. Okay, okay. So we are told that sister like modern music. So for me to have to, all right, to solve or to get the number that love modern music only, I'm gonna subtract 3x from 60. That's 60 minus 3x. You know that already. And that of traditional music, I will do the same. Okay, we are told that 50 like traditional music. Okay, so that's gonna be 50, of course, minus 3x. All right. And you know very well that adding everything together should actually give us the universal set. Okay. So now we are asked to find how many like only one music. So the people that love only one music is people that love more than only, which of course is 60 minus 3x, and people that love traditional only, which is 50 minus 3x. So for me to be able to solve it, I need to find the value of x. All right. So let's add everything together. So you know very well that 60 minus 3x, of course, plus 3x, plus 50 minus 3x, then plus the one outside plus x. Everything should actually yield 94. Okay, so let's collect letters. Minus 3x plus 3x, that is 0, okay? So I'm only left with minus 3x plus x, that's going to be minus 2x. It's going to be equal to, so let's add this, 60 plus 50, that is 110, right? So this is going to be 94 minus 110. Okay. All right. So 110 minus 94. 16. Okay. So minus 2x is equal to minus 16, of course. Minus 16. So s is going to be equal to 16. Minus cancels minus, right? If you like both sides as minus, they can cancel out. So this is going to be 16 all over 2, which of course is 8. All right. So 8 loves, 8 is neither in any of this. 8 is the number of people that doesn't love any music at all. But that is not what we're looking for, right? So we are looking for, what we are actually looking for is those that love, where's it, okay? We are looking for uh, the number that actually love modern music only, which of course is going to be 60 minus 3 times 8. All right, plus the number that loves traditional only, which is going to be 50 minus 3 times 8. All right, so here, oh, okay. Mm, okay, so I didn't, let me state that well. Okay, so, okay, so let's look at how we can actually state that in, okay, so, and that is not going to be intersection. Okay, so let me just write it. Let me write it in a stretch. So that is, okay, one music. One music only. Okay, so, all right, let's do this. Okay, so this is going to be equal to 60 minus 3 times 8. 3 times 8. Okay, then plus 50 minus, of course, 3 times 8. All right, so everything actually yields 62. 62. Okay, I hope that is well understood. So I believe that is all for now. We are going to look at more questions in the next video, right? So see you in the next video. Thank you very much.